Guys, today we're gonna figure out what the hell these new Travis Scotts are all about, if this new sneaker trend is actually gonna stick around, and of course, you're not gonna leave without seeing some craziness. Let's kick it off with a pair of shoes I actually have really high hopes for. Tell you what, if these are really good, New Balance is in for a pretty epic year. Nothing epic about the box, just the plain old New Balance one that you know. Okay, this is the New Balance 2010. Real interesting. I mean, this is a brand new model from New Balance, the 2010, something they're debuting here in 2025. This is the launch colorway. I don't know what the hell they call it, but it's some kind of like brown and mossy green, which, I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice, but it's not bad. The cushioning feels pretty soft, and why I'm kind of excited about this pair of shoes is because it's kind of a crossover between their more affordable models and then their super expensive, like made in the US, made in the UK shoes. You know, like those premium 99 series that usually are like $200, $250, except these only retail, I think, for $150 to $160. You've got the really nice suede overlays that feels ultra buttery, the really nice sock liner that you just know what you're getting with New Balance. Great materials. Now, they've changed this very slightly. I don't think they're doing anything crazy here, but they seem a lot more chunky. Like specifically this midsole is pretty wide, and just overall for the price point, like these are, I guess, in the range of like, I guess, the 2002s, the 1906s, so it's something that can be pretty popular. And I think in the right colorway, you are getting a really nice put together shoe that initial impressions, at least, I mean, they look good. Actually, you know what, I'm coming around to this colorway. I don't think it's as cushioned as I was initially expecting. It kind of just feels like a 2002 or a 1906. These are pretty dope. Let me know what you think down in the comments. All right. Don't roast me for this one. I don't know, I might be the only person that bought these things on the freaking Nike sneakers app. So I guess one of Nike's retro boxes. This is the Nike Air Max Craze. Why are these black? I thought they were supposed to be blue. I mean, I prefer it, honestly. This is such a weird pair of shoes. They did the Crocs on the back. Why the hell is there a sport mode on these? So this is a retro Nike Air Max that they just decided to bring back here in 2025. Well, this almost feels like a silky material. You've got the little zip flap, the laces underneath, also a lot of little orange accents in there. There's something about them. It's like a cool looking pair of shoes, but the back just really throws you off. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I don't know, there's something about this. It's interesting. I mean, I guess it really just depends how these actually, you know, come together in an outfit, because could be a little bit of a challenge. I don't know if I would rock shorts with them. Maybe I would try, but yeah, it's an interesting shoe. Oh, this is a heavy box, which is not a great sign. Oh my, that is so heavy. This, if you didn't know, is the Rick Owens Converse collaboration. This time, they decided to do a low top. I guess a little bit of a backstory. I bought the highs a while ago. I think you probably remember if you've seen some of the videos, but the problem with the highs, I really like the way that they look. Quality was really good, except the freaking shoes were so heavy and so uncomfortable. And I thought they would have adjusted that. There's no reason this rubber needs to feel like lead. They clearly haven't adjusted it. I mean, the upper has now got this really puffy look, which is, I don't know if I like it. It's like all of this chunk in the middle, and then it kind of slenders down around the toe box, and then same thing around the back if you could see the heel. It's a cool looking design. I really liked the highs. Maybe I'll get along with these, but I'm not. Now that I'm feeling them, am I gonna regret this? Maybe. Let me know if you ever got on with the Converse Rick Owens collaboration, or was it always just a pass? Right, we got a couple different pairs in here, so I'm gonna set this down. Alright, this one I'm actually really excited about. It's a pair of shoes that I was waiting. I just knew they were going to do a solid colorway on. And look at that box. Damn, real cool paper as well. That feels plastic almost. Giant sticker that maybe you put on like a t-shirt or a jacket or something. This is the Nego Air Force 3. Man, look at that. They really did just include a freaking blinged out chain. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have any diamonds in there, which it kind of looks like on the images, but it is just solid metal with like these little divots in there like it used to have diamonds. You get an extra pair of laces, which I'm I'm not gonna lie, I might even swap out just for a little bit of that white contrast on the upper. Chromed out back tab, which adds to that. Of course, you got the Nego Force 3. It's definitely feeling pretty synthetic in hand, like you've got the, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be, crocodile or like snake skin. Same thing around the side, a bunch of different prints. But this gotta be my favorite colorway from the Nego collaboration. Like, I was really just waiting. Some of the other ones just way too crazy. The freaking hairy ones, the multicolored ones. But this is the one. I was deliberating on the white or the black. I think I made the right decision. Like, damn, like even in the summer with some shorts. I don't know if you rock it with this or not. I guess it makes sense that you would, because it does add a lot to the design. These are pretty sick. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pleasantly surprised. I think for the price tag, the amount of extras you get, a little metal piece here, that random patch, you've got some extra laces. For the price, I mean, it's definitely better than what we've seen Nike offer in the past. Let me know if you guys have tried the Nego Air Force 3 and what do you think? This was a complete impulse buy, and I should not. And I know I'm gonna regret this one. Unless, you never know. This is wild. This is the Comme des Garçons Nike Sense 96. And immediately, this midsole feels like a brick. Damn, man. What in the world? You see pictures of this giant midsole that looks like something off of a runner and you expect it to be soft, but it's just not. Upper also feels really weird, like very light, plasticky material. These are like $300 and something. I mean, I already felt pretty rough about CDG collaborations. I was always just like, I would never buy them. Some of them have been interesting to kind of see, but this has got to be one of the more disappointing ones. I mean, I'll put my foot in it, okay? I'll give it a chance. What the hell were they thinking? It's really narrow, so like you literally will roll your ankle. Like, I don't understand how you would walk around in this and not snap your ankle. It's got a rocker shape to it, really aggressive rocker shape, so you do kind of feel like you're literally standing on the thinnest point of this shoe, like right here. And that just makes you feel super unstable. I mean, the design is pretty cool, like inspired by the Air Max 96. You've got the little side puffy panels. But this has just gotta be one of the most disappointing purchases. Right, we got another one of these. So remember, we took a look at something very similar. It's a sneaker trend going on right now that's pretty outlandish, but people seem to love it. Damn. Okay, this is the Adidas, what are they calling this? The Predator Mega Ride? Very, very interesting, I guess, trend going on right now. I don't know how many of you guys remember when we unboxed the T90s from Nike. I was telling you, like, I was a big fan of football growing up. I was a big fan of Wayne Rooney. He used to wear the T90 football boots. This is basically taking the Predator football boot, which I think historically David Beckham used to wear a lot, probably the most recognizable person who wore them. And they took that, put that on the upper, and then they put the Mega Ride silhouette underneath, which is, I guess, Adidas's Nike Shox version. I actually don't know if I mind it. I might actually like these things a little bit. Now, the T90s were just a little bit too much for me. It's very, very like slender profile. But this variation, I think I could get behind. Like, it's kind of cool looking. This, like, football-specific craze that's going on right now has definitely taken to the next level. I think Kith did a collaboration on this model, and now this is like a regular GR Adidas version, but I think these could look pretty cool in an outfit. I'd have to really test it out. You got the golden Adidas logo, very retro, very old Predator vibes, which I do kind of like, the big flappy tongue. This is kind of cool. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy for kind of liking these things? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Let's see what we got in here. I will say the promotional rollout for this pair of sneakers almost felt to the point of like a little bit of desperation coming through. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who's kind of felt that. So they've done something different with the box. That wasn't always there. I guess, well, they stuck a sticker on it. So now you've got T-Rex, which I don't know at what point did they decide to rename this pair of shoes, but it did seem to be like an afterthought. They didn't like Jumpman Jack, so they decided to call it T-Rex. Interesting. You got it on both sides as well, but let's pop these open. Damn, did you always get this sticker pack in here? I don't remember that, but that's pretty cool. Individually wrapped. I thought this freaking came with a bag. Why don't I have a bag? Damn, are they already dropping down the quality? Unless it's just my pair. I don't know. You don't get a bag with the latest one, apparently. This is the Jumpman Jack Bright Cactus. And that is a very sale color. I really like that though. Like that definitely helps blend this pair of shoes a little bit more, because this bright cactus color, it's bright. It's called bright for a reason. Thankfully, they didn't skimp out on the laces. You've got 3 different options. You've got bright cactus, I guess. You've got a trail type version, and then you've got black, and then laced up on the shoe you've got sail or cream. Materials still feel just as good as before, except maybe this Nike swoosh feels, I mean, they did put like this felty material on there, which is maybe not my favorite, like a suede imitation, but the leather feels nice, just like all of the other ones. It felt great on the Jumpman Jacks or the T-Rex. Just kind of a little bit of a weird situation going on with this silhouette. Like, this was supposed to be a huge success for Travis Scott and Jordan Brand, but I just don't know if it's gone down exactly how they hoped. Based off of the latest kind of leaks and rumors, it seems like Nike and Jordan Brand and Travis Scott are kind of like, yeah, we might just pivot towards the Jordan 1s again, because that's what was doing well. Like, we've already seen a bunch of canceled releases that are now coming back and going to release, like the Shy Pinks and the Panda colorway. And I don't know, it just feels like there's not really many people talking about this pair of shoes, this silhouette in general. The excitement definitely doesn't seem to be anywhere like what we've seen with other Travis Scott collaborations. So do people just really not like this pair of shoes? I don't know, it seems like they did have to pull out all stops to promote it. They got Jordan wearing it, they did a whole WrestleMania with John Cena wearing them, Travis Scott himself doing a bunch of stuff in these things. This colorway, like looking at it on camera, like it does look pretty sick. I can imagine this being a nice colorway for the summertime. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Is Nike going to cancel these things and just move back to the Jordan 1, or are these gonna find a way to make it mainstream? That's about all of the sneakers I got for you guys, but if you do want to catch another video, there is one chilling right over there, so highly recommend checking that one out.